Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Halloween themed shop with me video showing you how and where I get my minifigures for Halloween, because I don't really like to decorate very much, and so this is what I do instead. If you're not that familiar with my work and the photography that I do, check out the links down below. So let's get started. Okay, so I like to start off with Amazon. Now I remember that Knock, I think it's how you pronounce it, Knock, make some good Halloween themed figures. So I'm gonna go with just searching them first. Just see if anything comes up, because since it is about Halloween season, there's a better chance they're just gonna come up in search anyway, because a lot of people are buying them. Also, I just want to see if there's anything new. Ooh, that looks spooky. Save that one. I could do something with this where it's on some kind of food that looks kind of like a graveyard, sort of, like maybe like some opened up Oreos where they're like, sort of like it's snowing. I don't know. I think that might be neat. I love using Oreos for things in my shots. It's like the perfect size for these figures. Ooh, Christmas market. That looks interesting. Oh, it's one of the light up ones? Then why is it only $23? Usually the light up ones are real expensive. Maybe it's not actually light up? I want to take a look. Because, this is supposed to be for Halloween. But if I see something for Christmas, I'm going to get it. Ooh, there's some tombstones. My only problem with the tombstones is, yeah, sure, it'd be really neat to have, like, once again, on the Oreo or something, on the cream. But with them being HO scale, they're going to be so small. Like, you may not be able to tell what they even are. And they're not very versatile. Like, I'll probably only be able to use them during Halloween. And that's kind of expensive for something I'm only going to use once a year, maybe. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to pass on that one. Now see, these are an example of things that are just like ridiculously small and they're not very useful, at least for my purposes anyway. Because look how tiny those are. This figure right here is about the size of your thumbnail. So can you only imagine how small this like little chicken thing is here? It would not pick up well on a camera. I've been wanting snowboarders for so long. I think I'm gonna go ahead and at least add them to the cart and just think about it. Ooh, that looks like a good set. I could use this figure here to be pushing something, using that to pull something. I'm not sure if this figure here is like fused together with this box or not, so I may not be able to use him. Okay, I gotta stay focused. This is for Halloween figures. Though I will add this to wish list. I'm not seeing a lot of Halloween themed things here. See, here we go. These are the same Christmas market stall set we saw earlier. This price is a little more reasonable. Well, not very reasonable, but this is what I expect. Yeah, see, the light up ones are always real expensive. Yeah, same market set from earlier. Yeah, I don't know why that one was so cheap. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of Halloween figures here. I know I'm only on the second page, but they're showing a lot of like scenery and things, which is usually a little later on in the search results, usually. So I'm just gonna put in figure. I didn't start off with putting figure in there simply because I know it's either Knock or Pressure, I know, has like a monster series and they're not listed under figure sometimes, and so I want to make sure those came up, but it looks like they weren't coming up anyway. So this is really funny. This is a model train figure set of people playing with a model train figure set. That is some Inception right there. I find that funny. I'm not seeing a lot of Halloween things. Here's like a set of cows. See how expensive that is? Dang. I have some cow figures about the right size that are like a soft plastic or something. I bought them from like a kid's toy store or something, and they were way cheaper than that. Yeah, I think I paid like either $1 a cow or $1.50 for a cow or something. Once again, not seeing a lot of Halloween-esque figure sets here. Oh, well, there's that. It's Halloween-esque, but it's a model kit, not the miniature figures or anything. Yeah, see, the light-up ones are always so expensive. They seem really neat, and I would love to try them out, but I can't afford that. Also, I'd love to like venture out of like just using figures and like have little buildings or something in my shots too, but maybe when I have a full-time job. Yeah, it's all the ones for Knock. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I know there's some vampires and some zombie sets. And I know Pressure just came out for this year a new vampire set. Well, a set of vampires. They're both the individual ones. They're like $8 each, so that'd be good. Maybe. Actually, no. Let me just. Zombies. I swear the word zombie never looks right. Yeah. So they don't have them. Okay. Now I'm going to start off with typing in figures in the search just because Pressure has a bunch more terrain and scenery sets than Knock does, and so it's just easier to do it this way. Well, that's definitely a holiday theme. I have plenty of Santas though, so I really don't need another Santa set, really. Plus, I would like one that has his pants on. Just, a preference. So I'm getting like some major Christmassy vibes from this one right here, like Christmas Carol or something like that. But I have a set like this. I have a set similar to this sort of where it's Santa on a sleigh pulled by horses instead of reindeer for some reason. But the horses like fall off all the time. And like it's a pain in the butt. And I mentioned it's super delicate, and so I can't keep it in my normal like container that I keep all my figures in. And so it's a hassle. It's not really worth it. And plus I already have like Christmassy one. A very Christmassy one actually, with Santa and everything, so I don't really need this. But I really like it. I think it's pretty. I think I might be able to use it for just winter stuff instead of just Christmas like I can my other one, but man, these horses just fall off all the time and break. I just can't. This is the figure set that I bought for when my husband and I went to Singapore for our honeymoon, but I forgot to bring it with me. I was pretty bummed when I figured it out because I bought it just to take pictures of like us on our honeymoon because like her hair is about the same color as mine and his color is about the same color as his, and so I thought it was really nice, but I completely forgot to bring it with me. Another really good Christmas set right here. I have one that's similar to this one, but it comes with like some kids like on a sleigh or something, which I really like using a lot, as you can tell from my Instagram feed around Christmas time. I have this figure here, and I've had it for a little while now, but I thought I would use her a lot, but I haven't really found a shot that she works for yet. Some more Christmassy things. Alright, I think I'm going to try to actually just type in vampire here. Because I know for sure Pressure has the vampire one. Just I want to be open to other things other than just vampires. Because when they were the one that had... Alright, so this is like the only one that Amazon has. It's a G scale instead of HO, and I think that's much bigger than HO. I really can't remember all the other scales and where they are in relation to HO because I don't use them, so I don't really have them all memorized. But going by the level of detail on his face and his fangs, this one is much bigger than what I use. Oh, it's not relevant at all. So, can't use that then. Let's see. Yeah, nothing really coming up here either. Looks like I may need to go to eBay to find these figures. I don't like going to eBay as much as I do Amazon just because of... My parents do have Amazon Prime, and so there's a chance I could get like free shipping and have it shipped like the next few days or something. But it's a pretty long time until Halloween, so I guess it really should be fine. I just don't want to have to pay for shipping. But let me just look at these other ones that I saved to see if there's anything I could use maybe. I really like this one. This is really neat, but it's a little more morbid than I want. Also, once again, the whole problem with the horse-drawn carriages, just they're so delicate, and if one horse is like just not quite right, it makes the whole thing kind of like fall over, and it's really hard to balance it. Plus, since I use these figures on like food and other items and stuff, they're not all like on a completely flat surface, and so that also kind of makes using the horse-drawn carriages really difficult. So I think I'm not going to get this one after all. Yeah. Exit out of that one. Yeah, this is the market stall that we saw earlier that was really cheap. I just don't trust it. Yeah. I know it's saying here it's like 20... No, go away. It's like $23, and the other ones are all so much more expensive. It makes me kind of like hesitant, because I'm just like, why is this one so cheap? Like, what is the catch here? I don't know. Exit out of that one. I really don't need any stalls like that. Now this, I've been wanting snowboarders for a while. Now this is a little harder for me to say no to because I've been wanting snowboarders for a long time. But I was mentioning it to my husband the other day, and he pointed out that they're pretty much the same thing as like the little skateboarder that I like using sometimes. And so really I would just be recreating this exact same shot just with a slightly different looking figure. But I just think all the cool ones I can do with this red one here in the middle here is like on the ground, waiting for his turn, and then these other ones are like they're like mid-air, or I could use them to look like they're in mid-air or something in a jump, and that'd be really neat. Because my other skateboarder is just standing on the skateboard. He doesn't like he's really doing anything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these. And this. Once again, I really feel like I'm getting off topic here because this is supposed to be a Halloween theme, shopping with me kind of video, but this is a good one. I think I'm gonna, yeah, these look like they're fused together, which means I wouldn't be able to use this to like look like he's pushing food or something in one of my shots. He would only be able to push this little thing of crates here. Same with that. So I don't know. I'm gonna add it to like my wish list on here, and then I'll look up later and see if I can figure out if these figures are actually fused together to these items or not. Because if not, then they'd be perfect. But if they are, then I really can't use them. So now I'm gonna go try eBay. Let's see. I'll try knock first. I just never feel like I'm saying that right. Ooh, ladies of the night. Sexy scenes. Scale ladies, wow. Camping. I have a camping set that I use a lot. So I already have one, but I do use it a good bit. Oh, here we go. Oh, this looks good. I like this one. So you have some vampire right here, just a general one. I like how it looks like he has some movement in his cape right here. I like that a lot. And then here's the guy actually in his coffin with the coffin lid. That's good. And it looks like a vampire either biting someone or, yeah, I'm just gonna assume he's biting them. And here's a lady in a red dress. Here is like a Morticia Addams kind of figure here. Should be neat. And then this looks like, I can't really tell. Yeah, that guy looks like he's like a vampire hunter. That's neat. Alright, I think it seems like a win. See anything else down here? Here's that same set again. Here and here. And some more tombstones and stuff. But this here looks also very promising. This is a zombie figure set that I mentioned earlier. Let me just see. I only really need one. I like how the two figures here in the middle here look like they're a bride and groom that turn into zombies. I might be able to do something with that. I'm just kind of worried that since they're still using the same skin tone color, it's not like super obvious they're zombies. Like, yeah, when they're this zoomed in, they are, but they may not be when they're, you know, in a photo not zoomed in all the way. But this is definitely promising. I like looking down at the like similar sponsored items and suggested things just because sometimes they show things that I didn't think about. Here's a much cheaper set of tombstones. That's much more reasonable. I just wish I could like have them in my hand and see exactly how small they are just to see if they actually will still show up and look decent in a photo. 'Cause I just don't know. Because I have no idea how small those would be. I feel like they'd be really small. That's neat, like a little fountain garden. That's kind of neat. Now I just need to figure out exactly which Halloween set I'm going to get because, let's see, yeah, here it is. Just because I really only need one. Halloween only happens once a year. I can save the other set for next Halloween or something. I don't need to buy them all now. I'm kind of leaning towards this one just because I have a photo idea already in mind with some of this. I want to do a big scene or something. Again, not as big as the one I did for my 10,000 followers on Instagram project, which I'll link that video down below, but something big-ish. Because I already have a few ideas roaming around in my head that I could use with these that I really like. I just really like how there's a wide variety of different things I could use, like the Morticia Addams figure, the woman in the woman in the black dress, and if you don't know who that is, and then the guy in the coffin was really promising, and also I'm obsessed with this like vampire hunter guy here. I think that's really neat, and then the guy who looks like he's biting someone's neck. That seems like something I could use really good. And I really like how the guy who has like his cape in his hand looks like he's moving it a little bit. Like there's a little bit of motion in that. I do know that because that little bit, like it's a very thin plastic right there, I'm going to be really careful to make sure that doesn't break. I'll probably have to keep these figures like in the little container they come in, just so that doesn't break, but that's fine. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get these just because talking about is getting me all excited, and I'm having so many ideas with these that I really want to do. Zombies, I have like 1 or 2 ideas, but I'm not as in love with them as the ideas I have for these vampires here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get this one. I'm going to go ahead and go off video and go ahead and buy these and get these. Hopefully they'll come in before Halloween. Most likely they will. It's just the shipping on eBay is a little more unpredictable than Amazon sometimes. So that's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. This little Halloween themed shopping trip that got a little sidetracked. If you like this video, please like and comment, and we'll see more like it. Please hit that subscribe button. Bye!